The following contest is a ladder match to determine the advantage in the women's WarGames Match. Introducing first from Montana, California, Mia Yim.
One thing's for sure, the head baddie in charge, and must be superstitious, didn't walk underneath that ladder. Yim holds a kendo stick like a grudge, and she's proven she's no joke as she was picked as the fourth and final member for Team Ripley. After coming to Ripley's team's rescue last week on NXT.
So many layers to this matchup, the gravity of a ladder match. The wounds you get from a match like this can last your entire career.
Let's not forget Mia Yim, the only member of Team Ripley still standing.
It's been a chaotic night, plenty of attacks backstage, wiping out the other members of Team Ripley and other NXT female superstars.
Then her opponent from Tokyo, Japan, Io Shirai.
Let's face it, I wouldn't put it past Io Shirai to be on the attack tonight as she tries to gain advantage for her team, a member of Team Shayna Baszler, as we get set for this historic ladder match, the first ever NXT Women's Ladder Match here at the NXT Arena. And again, talk about the advantage at WarGames.
Well, WarGames starts with one member of each team in the ring for the first 5 minutes. After those 5 minutes, one member from a team joins with a huge advantage. The winner of this match will get that advantage, a 2-on-1 advantage for 3 minutes.
Stakes could not be higher for Mia Yim and Io Shirai, our main event this week.
No disqualifications, no countouts. Both competitors must find the ladder, get to the top of the ladder, and retrieve that briefcase.
That symbolic briefcase as Shirai, who has morphed into NXT's Mistress of Evil, immediately on the attack, looking to use the ladder. Yim says, not so fast.
You mentioned making history at WarGames. Io Shirai, no stranger to history in the first ever women's cage match.
Oh, what a tope by Io Shirai. Shirai was involved in that cage match against NXT's only two-time women's champion, Shayna Baszler, the captain of Shirai's team, as Yim goes back on the attack.
Hashtag ladder match. Both competitors trying to get that ladder to get the advantage.
Beth Phoenix, you were involved in the first women's ladder match in WWE. Talk about your preparation. Talk about what it's like to be in a ladder match.
Mara, I wish there was preparation. What you need to be prepared for is the unpredictability of it all. The ladder, you can't count it. It's awkward. It hurts. It's built not to move when a body is smashed on it.
And Mia Yim's body has hit the floor courtesy of Io Shirai. As Nigel McGuinness mentioned, no count out, no disqualification, wheelbarrow here, and Shirai gets dumped on the ladder.
Shirai did her best to try to stop some of the impact, getting her legs down early, but she couldn't take all of it away.
Mia Yim acting as the Punisher so far in this high-stakes matchup, and she went on social media, and she finds reason from the Punisher, saying, those who do evil to others, you will come to know me well. And again, Shirai has been as evil as they come recently here on NXT.
You see how awkward it is to move that ladder around? That weight is distributed over that long amount of space. It's so difficult to drag it, pick it up, set it up.
You see there, Yim trying to stop Shirai from bringing the ladder into the ring.
Both women looking to end this quickly.
And it will be a tug of war at WarGames. Both Mia Yim and Io Shirai involved. And again, the winner of this ladder match gives their respective team the advantage. And now Shirai ducks underneath the ladder in the nick of time. But Mia Yim gets the ladder kicked right into her face.
That's the danger of ladders and tables. Sometimes you can set them up and you can pay the price yourself.
Shirai having a good laugh. Let's take a look at this huge drop kick right into the mush of Mia Yim.
Like oxygen to a fire, obstacles and adversity become fuel for your potential, and Mia Yim looking to realize her potential here tonight.
Check out the hand on Io Shirai. Mia Yim so smart. If Io Shirai cannot grab the rungs to climb, how can she grab that briefcase?
Referee checking in on the genius of the sky, who has been grounded with that hand injury courtesy of the head baddie in charge.
Certainly not bad strategy, and from your experience, Ben,
big kick
God.
to the face of Shirai. She's sent tumbling out of the ring. Drop toe hold though on Yim, and she drags Yim out of the ring.
From your experience, Beth, is there any strategy at all you can talk of?
Absolutely, Nigel. The biggest thing I would say is get your opponent as far away from the center of the ring, level them on the floor, get that ladder, and climb to the top. Being in this match for a long time does not benefit anyone.
Well, Shirai's going away from the ring, but she's coming back.
Oh! And Io Shirai missing Yim with that ladder, and Yim now scratching, clawing at the back of Shirai, lighting her up with those knife-edge chops. Mia Yim knows the stakes, knows the opportunity to give her team the momentum and the advantage going into the first ever women's WarGames match, but it's not going to be easy against Io Shirai.
This is actually a rematch from 6 weeks ago that Yim won, but this a very different matchup than a one-on-one regular.
And it was Shirai who demanded the match against Yim after she felt that Yim cost her the #1 contender spot in that fatal four-way match.
Ooh. Shirai doing a good job trying to keep Yim down. You see the ladder placed precariously in the ring.
Look at Yim desperately holding onto the ankle of Shirai. She understands that once Shirai gets back in the ring, it puts her in a very dangerous position.
Shirai buying herself some time here. Yim on her back in a supine position. Will Shirai be able to get into the ring and set that ladder up? No, Yim stalking Shirai.
You see there, Shirai tried to pull the ladder, but the damage to the hand prevented it.
We'll see if that hand continues to go into play.
So smart from Mia Yim, and one thinks back to her NXT Women's title match against Shayna Baszler, where she injured Baszler's arm in the match, and that proved a significant factor in that match.
And here we go.
Great opportunity for Mia Yim, but again short-circuited by Io Shirai, injured hand and all, and this should behoove Yim.
Both of these women struggling for dominance in this matchup.
Yim, Yim! Twisting, and Shirai ends up on her back as Mia Yim using the ladder to her advantage.
To have success in a ladder match, you have to have adaptability, be able to use the ladder in all situations.
Clubbing forearm by Mia Yim, front face lock, but blocked by Shirai at the suplex attempt.
Tries for it herself, but there you see Yim kicking doggedly to try to keep momentum back in her favor.
Both of them wearing the vestiges of battle already, an intense affair here in the main event of NXT Live on USA. And Yim with the suplex sending Shirai's spine into the ladder. Unbelievable! Team Baszler's Io Shirai, Team Ripley's Mia Yim in this battle in the historic women's ladder match to determine who will get the advantage at the first ever women's WarGames match and TakeOver. What an uppercut there by Io Shirai.
Earlier in the match, it would be Yim who would claim the advantage with this incredible suplex right onto the ladder.
When you talk about how much this means to both of these ladies, sacrificing their bodies to gain the advantage at women's WarGames.
Wow, Shirai with the head scissors on Mia Yim, rocking back and forth.
Both competitors realize how important that advantage is. It'll be 2-on-1, 3-on-2, and then 4-on-3 to whichever team has the advantage.
And there's the Tiger Fade kick. Her tribute to Rey Mysterio 619, and Io Shirai, who was pegged for superstardom when she started as a high schooler, getting the better of Mia Yim, who's had to overcome myriad trials and tribulations during her 10-year career to get to this huge opportunity.
And now Shirai has her eye on the prize, heading for the ladder, which is her path to victory in this matchup.
Again, who will have the advantage? We could see 2-on-1, 3-on-2, 4-on-3 in the first ever women's WarGames match. And these two superstars, incumbent on one of them to give their team the advantage. Flapjack by Shirai.
That's created a little bit of space for the Japanese superstar, but unfortunately, with the damage done, a little slow to follow up. Question now, does Shirai go for the ladder, or does she try to maintain the advantage?
Shirai has to take Mia Yim out of the picture. Every time she goes for the ladder, Yim continues to thwart her efforts.
Case in point, that's exactly what we saw there, Beth.
If your opponent's in the ring, she's a factor in you getting up that ladder.
Tiger driver, defended by Mia Yim, and Mia Yim now with the back body drop. Shirai ends up on her feet. Wow! And belly to belly, and Shirai's body landing on that ladder.
Look at the look on Io Shirai's face, the pain.
That was an awkward landing. Shirai didn't land full on the ladder, and that can be even worse. Luckily, I've never been in a ladder match, but Beth, that's got to be agonizing.
There is no good way to land on a ladder, Nigel, and take a look at this. Mia Yim, quick thinking, sends Shirai, half her body crashes into the roughest part of the ladder.
They say a picture says 1,000 words, although today it's 1,000 emojis, and Io Shirai and Mia Yim in a drag-out battle, and Mia Yim now on the cusp of securing the advantage at WarGames for Team Rhea Ripley. Can Yim ascend the ladder and secure the symbolic briefcase?
Yim struggling to work through the pain. All the offense Io Shirai placed on her
It's the first
earlier.
attempt. For the first time in the match, someone trying to scale the ladder. Io Shirai making it extremely difficult for Yim.
Yim is just a few steps away from victory and securing the advantage for her team at WarGames.
Well, they are big steps when Io Shirai is only a foot behind you.
Absolutely, Nigel. Shirai has been relentless in this attack through this entire matchup.
Oh, what a roundhouse kick by Mia Yim to Io Shirai.
Yim putting that taekwondo.
And face first into the ladder goes Yim.
And the ladder out of position now, as you can see.
Big factor, and with the previous damage to her hand.
This is that unpredictability we've talked about.
And a pancake Yim's in a prostrate position against the bottom rung. Oh, and Shirai slamming the ladder onto the back of Mia Yim, and again driving the rungs of those ladders into the back of Yim, screaming out in agony.
Those gusset braces buckling and bending. Yim could be stuck.
And now that ladder has been compromised. Io Shirai cognizant of the fact, now searching for another ladder. And again, this is going to be opportunistic and give Mia Yim a chance to recover as Io Shirai forced to find another ladder.
Shirai hoping that the damage done to the other ladder, kick that one out of the way and use the one that's successful.
Oh, boot to the chest of Mia Yim as Io Shirai in full control of this NXT Women's Ladder Match with huge ramifications heading to TakeOver in Chicago 1 week from this Saturday in the inaugural Women's WarGames match. And Shirai now trying to set up the ladder. Yim, though, with an arm wringer. Oh! Protect your neck. And you're facing Mia Yim.
Yim's got to scramble.
Look at the look of desperation on the face of Mia Yim. She has the ladder. She's in the center of the ring. But can she put it up? Oh, no.
If there was ever a moment to dig deep, that moment is now lifting the weight of that ladder.
And Mia Yim looking to use it as a weapon. Springboard missile drop kick by Io Shirai, wiping out Mia Yim.
Oh, that was nasty. Very nasty.
And wow.
No.
Yim leaking like a faucet.
Oh. Yim was holding that ladder when the drop kick came in. There was no way she could protect herself.
This is our main event, NXT Live on USA. Io Shirai against Mia Yim in the first ever NXT Women's Ladder Match to determine who gets the advantage in the first ever Women's WarGames match. And boy, has Mia Yim suffered some serious damage.
Look at this impact. Springboard drop kick. Mia Yim's face caught all of it. Let's check out another angle.
Hard to watch.
Hard to watch. We've talked about the risk factor in a matchup like this. What these competitors have done with their bodies.
A blood and guts battle.
Right, Io Shirai is not stopping, seemingly unconcerned with her
one
opponent, but
good
yes.
hand trying to set up the ladder.
Yim had damaged one of the hands earlier in the match, and we will get here a look.
Shirai struggling.
Mia Yim unable to continue. She's been receiving medical attention. This is going to give Io Shirai a clear path
Oh, this is gonna be
to
it.
garnering the advantage.
Shirai still suffering the effects of that injured hand.
Shirai has also taken her fair share of damage, trying desperately to climb the ladder.
Shirai is damaged, there's no doubt about it, but I think at this point Shirai may not know how hurt Mia Yim is.
Oh, Mia Yim is back in the match in a big way, and Yim looking to seize this opportunity. Mia Yim climbing all the way to the top. No!
So close!
A German suplex off the ladder by Shirai. And Shirai once again snapping. Her descent into darkness continues in this main event. She doesn't even care about the briefcase now. She wants to eliminate Mia Yim once and for all.
You would think after the drop kick into the ladder, Yim would be done.
Genius of the sky all the way to the top, but Mia Yim.
The fight is still in Mia Yim.
What a battle.
You cannot keep this young lady down.
Two women making NXT history tonight.
Listen to this. Yim now poised to take the advantage for her team.
And Yim rising from the ashes like a proverbial phoenix, although that headbutt sends Yim crashing to the outside of the ring. And it's Io Shirai still on the turnbuckle.
Headbutt to the damaged area.
Well,
Yim.
here comes Dakota Kai, who thought she was in running for a place on Team Ripley's team, but Mia Yim was picked over Kai, and yet here's Dakota Kai helping out her friend.
Well, Kai told Yim earlier she'd have a back.
Oh, so by Shirai.
Dakota Kai interjected herself into this matchup and was rewarded with a top rope moonsault from Io Shirai. Take a look at the height on this.
No countouts, no disqualification. Dakota Kai simply trying to help Mia Yim. And now it's Io Shirai crawling to the ladder with Mia Yim on the outside. Will Io Shirai be able to climb the biggest ladder of success here for the advantage at WarGames?
That was Kai's aid that actually worked against her there. Almost as though Yim...
Io Shirai all by herself in the ring. It's just a matter of time as Shirai climbing the ladder one rung at a time. Here comes Dakota Kai.
Oh, wait a second.
Again, no disqualification. No countouts. Whoever climbs the ladder securing the briefcase will win, and it looks like Dakota Kai setting Mia Yim up with a huge opportunity.
Kai living up to her word, more than backing up Mia Yim.
Wow,
handing the match to Yim, who's now at the bottom of the ladder.
Bloodied and battered Mia Yim, and what the heck?
That's the NXT UK Women's Champion. It's Kaylee Ray.
Anyone under the NXT banner looking to fill that final spot on Team Baseball. Kaylee Ray, jumping Mia Yim. Mamma mia!
Oh my God!
Holy bleep!
Oh my God!
How can Mia Yim recover from that? Kaylee Ray, NXT UK Women's Champion,
Not
coming
this
to
way!
Io Shirai's aid.
Shirai's near the top.
No disqualification, all fair and love in this NXT Women's Ladder match, and Io Shirai securing the symbolic briefcase. Advantage, Team Baszler at WarGames.
Shirai!
Well, who on earth could have seen that coming?
This is so wrong.
Not wrong in a no disqualification ladder match. If anything, things may come up very right for Kaylee Ray. Remember, one spot remains on Team Baszler.